You are welcome. Thank you for logging in, as usual. I'm going to revise 2017 USCE, that is subsidiary app ICT practical. One unique thing about this paper did not require a candidate to have support files, despite the fact that they ever provide support files, as you can see on that question paper, that each candidate is provided with support files in a folder. This number in particular, that is number 1, did not require a candidate to have or to use any items from the support file, from the support folder. So I want us to go through it. Just log into your computers or your computer, then you keep following step by step. Okay, so now basing on this very number, as you can see, that is number 1. It was saying, using a suitable word processor, create the following table of information belonging to Mutyaba Enterprises Limited. Save it as your name and personal number. So our task is, number 1, as a candidate, you must have created your folder on the desktop. I've already created mine here to save time. I think I've been going through steps of creating on how to create a folder on a desktop. Right now we know how to do it. So now I already have mine here on the desktop. So now what we have to do is to create a file within this. As I've already told you, with this number, they didn't require us to use any of the support folders, the support files. However much we have the support file here, I mean the support folder here, but you are not going to use any files within. Okay, these are the ones. So now what we are going to do is to create a file within that folder with our name. Save it as your name and personal number. So it is very easy. So we are creating a file within. Okay, so now we have clicked on start menu. You look for a word processing. We are looking for word processing. Sometimes I advise students to just right click within, you come to new and you select Word Microsoft document, than wasting time looking for your file here, as you can see. So now better you just right click within and then you create a word processing number. You see now Word is here. If we click on it, we can open it. As you see, it has opened. Then once you open it, we are saving it as because it is also a skill, let us learn it as files. Save, you select save as, then our folder is on a desktop, select desktop. Okay, our folder is called Mutyaba Daniel. So now you double click on it, it opens it, and then give it a name. They have told us to give it your name and personal number. So my name is Mutyaba Daniel, and personal number maybe let me say 502. Then I'm saving. That was the first step. Alright, so now you go back to your folder, you go back to the question paper. Now doing all that is 5 marks, just imagine. Then that is saving. Now coming up with this table here, as you can see it on the screen, you get the 5 marks. So now we have table, you've got to count the number of columns and rows. Yeah, we have gone through several tutorials about creating tables. So now we just have to count 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 columns and then rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we are going to create a table with the 4 columns and 11 rows. So you go back to your document, you click on insert. Okay, you come to table. Then now sometimes some people just want to use this like a shortcut. It is easy, but now if you have many, we can't count 12 or 11 here. So the easiest way is to just come and put number of rows, columns, those are 4, and rows, we say they are 11 according to the table that is given. Then you click OK. So it comes right away. Now, once you try to look at this question, you look at the font, you see the font is big enough, the columns here, the column headings are bolded. You can as well format it right away. From home, let us bold it. Okay, even the font, we want to change it to Times New Roman. You can as well first change it right away. Because now this one, by word processing by default, it brings Braille light as the font. So I'm changing it to Times New Roman because based on a question, I'm seeing Times New Roman. So this is what we have. So now once you come, it is name, age, sex, salary. So you go and start typesetting. The first one is name, age, sex, then salary. Okay, if you want to convert these ones to small, beginning with capital, shift, highlight shift, and then press shift and F3 button. Here we are. Okay, now we go back. Name, we are starting with the column. I'm going to work our column by column. So name is Munyagwa Bale Bena. So we start now typesetting Munyagwa Bale Bena. So the first one is Munyagwa Bale. The other one is Bena. Okay, next is the Namusisi Kose Daniela Akelo. So Namusisi Kosi Daniela, then Akelo. Okay, the other one is the Faluk Chiwa Manafra. Faluk Chiwa Manafra. Okay, that is what we have. Then once you go back to the question, age, column 28, 30, 25, 26. 28, 30, 25, 26. Okay. Then next we have 27, 32, 34, 38. 27, then 38, 37, 25. Okay, then the other one, I think you can do this. Okay. Okay, we are trying to save time. 450. The other one is 950. The other one is 380. The other one is 400. Next is 600. Next is the 560. Next is 760. The other one is 850. Next is 865. Okay, that's the table. This is the table that we have. So now what next? What next? They told us is make a copy of the table onto the next table. So now I come back here. We are making a copy of this, and then once you try to look at the question here, you see that the table is a bit bigger. Better you format something that is almost, so you can. Let us try to enlarge this. Okay, that is what we have. So now we are copying this to the next table. So we copy, right click on it, copy, then we create another one, meaning we create another page of the same document. So you click below the table, then you come to insert. We are page breaking this. So now you click there, then you come to another table, and we are pasting, home, paste. So we have this table and this table. So now we are going to concentrate on this. Now once we go back to the question, paper sort the records in the table in descending order of salary. So now we want to sort this in descending order of salary. So you highlight the table, all the columns, all the data, then you come to layout. From layout you see sort. So you click on sort. Once you click on sort, you come and select where you see sort by. They have told us by salary according to the question. So you come and select salary, then you come and select descending. Then after that you click OK. You are going to observe a change. You look at data, the data that we have. You're going to observe a change here. So once you click OK, you see Bena is now number 1, because according to the salary is the one having the highest figure. So that is how we can sort in descending order in accordance to salary, in order of salary. Okay, italicize the column headings and change them to font size 15. The column headings. So where are the column headings? These are the ones. So these are the ones. Double click, or you can highlight, and then they have told us to change it to 15. So you come here and type 15, then press enter key, so it changes. Okay, so now once you go back to E, Roman number 1, add a row below, add a row at the bottom of the table. So now you come and add a row here at the bottom of this table. Here we are. Right click, come to insert, and then select insert row, insert rows below. There we are. Then you go back the question paper, use inbuilt formulae to the average, age, and total salary. So they want us to determine the average age by use of an inbuilt formulae and total salary. So meaning, however much you know to calculate and you have a calculator, you can't use this. You can't use the calculator. No, they want you to use an inbuilt formula. So now what you do, you come back. So now average age. So now average age, you click there under age, that blank space, blank cell. Then you go to layout. Once you go to layout, you click on layout tab. Then you see formula, FX formula. You click on it. Once you click on it, it brings this sum above. But for us, we don't want to sum above. We want to determine average. You can as well delete out that, which is sum above, and then you come here where there is the paste function. You look for average. Then average what? We are averaging above. What is above? As you can see, 26, 27. So we are averaging. Okay, so now you type in above. Then you click OK. So that's how we determine. Let me repeat that same formula by use of by determining total salary. So now I said you come to the cell below. Then you click on layout. So they clicked on. Then you come to FX formula. Here we are. Sum above. Here we shall not adjust like the way we adjusted here. We shall not adjust just because by default you find sum above. Okay, so you don't need to adjust. What you need to do is to just come and click OK. So this is the figure. Someone would say, me, I can forget that formula. What I can do, I just use my calculator and then I punch in the figures. No, let me show you this. Let me create another column there. So now if I just come in maybe after using a calculator and I type manually by use of just a keyboard. So see what will happen. 65. How do we determine now as we are marking? You highlight these two. If I highlight the two cells, the two columns and the two rows, it shows that the one that was not determined using an inbuilt formula, it is pale. The one that was determined using inbuilt formula, you see it that it is thick. So that's how we can get those who may want to cheat. So you need to be careful. Here we are. We go back. Hope that one is clear. A from number 1, insert a column to the right of the table and merge cells. To the right of the table. So this is the right of the table. Right click in any of the cells. Then come to insert. Then to the right. Insert column to the right. There we are. And merge cells. So merge. Highlight all of them. As you see, they are already highlighted. Right, just right click. Then you select merge cells. There you are. So now after that, you go back to the question. Here we are. Type the text salary is paid on 28th day of every month without fail. So you come here and type salary is paid. It is in capital. So you come salary is paid on 28th day without fail of the month without fail. 28th day of the month without fail. Okay. So that is what they wanted. And now they have told us to next align it vertically in the center. Okay, so align it vertically in the center. So we highlight, we are aligning it in the center, right click, come to alignment. Okay, we are selecting vertical, or you can even click here before you come to highlight, to text direction. We are aligning this. Okay, and then we are clicking OK. Here we are. Then they have told us to make sure it is aligned in the center. So you come back here, How do you align it in the center? Yes, it is in the center here. So you come to alignment in the center. Layout, center. That's how we align in the center. So there you're done. So we go back. Insert a row at the top of the table and insert a row at the top of the table and insert a suitable heading. So you come at the top of the table, right click, come to insert top above. So this is about salary, Mutyaba salary. So right click, we are merging. We have selected the merge. Then you go back to the question. This was about Mutyaba, Mutyaba Enterprises Limited. Maybe I can say salary details for employees of Mutyaba Enterprise Limited. That is my heading according to me. You can choose yours. Okay, next. Align your table in the center of the table. Align your table in the center of the table. So this is what you do. Click on it. Then from here, after clicking on it, you click on design. You can even right click on it. You come to properties, or I think you can click on layout. Then you check on property. It is here. Still takes you to the same thing. If you right click on it, you come to property. Still you go to the same thing. Then you select the center. You select center. Then you click OK. That's how we align the table in the center. Next, insert a heading containing your name and personal number in capital letters. Insert a header containing your name and personal number in capital letters. So you come here and insert. You can right click in the column, or if you're not used to that, right click in the margin. What you do, you can just click to insert. Since they have told you header, you click in the header. Sometimes I don't. It may take much of my time. What I do, I just click in it, and there we are. They have told me a header of my name in capital. So Mutyaba Daniel, and personal number. Okay, there we are. Your name and in capital letters. Fine. Save. So the next one, the last one, is save and print your work. So here you close. I've already saved the ads. I can just save the changes. Then printing, previously I discussed it. You just click on file. I've said file. Come to print. Once you select the print, of course you make sure as you're selecting print, your computer is already connected with a printer, or is already configured with a printer, the working printer. So once you click on that, when it is already configured and it's already tested, like mine here, Epson L6 190, I just click. Once it is ready, I just click print, and then you see copies. Of course there are two copies coming out of the printer, as simple as that. One copy, of course, for examination purposes. If you're not a student, you can just come here and put a number of copies that you want. Number of copies may not be based on the pages within a document. Even if it is 100 pages, that is one copy. So you just make sure you put the number of copies of the pages that you want, or a specific page. If you wanted a specific page within this very document, so what you do, you come and put the number where there is page. You come and put the page that you want. For example, if you want page 2, you come and put page 2. If you command it to print, to only print out page 2. Alright? But if you don't want, don't put anything. So now you click there, and then if you want maybe 2 columns, 2 pages on the same, so you select 2 pages. 2 pages. You want to on every page to have two pages. On every page to have 2 faces, like a mirrored page. So you select 2. If you want to have 4 pages on the same copy, you select 4 pages on that one sheet of paper. So that is how we select. Down we click print, and there after that you're done. You just close your work. This is what we have. So basically, so you just close your work as a student, and then after logging out, this is what you have already, and you check in your folder. Once it is intact, you are good to go. Thank you so much for listening. Keep logging in. Daniel Mutyaba is my name. ITAU group, teach from Heaton High School. Keep logging in, and then make sure you keep going. Okay, maybe for personal number, for personal number. Okay, personal number, maybe you, if in case you wanted the number, the telephone number. Okay, telephone number, I may say 077 okay 256 773 92 6787. Close. Thank you for listening. God richly bless you.